Can you imagine a world without the cinematic genius of Robert De Niro? It all started on a summer day in 1943, in the city that never sleeps, New York City. Born to Robert De Niro Sr., an abstract expressionist painter, and Virginia Admiral, a painter and poet, Robert Anthony De Niro Jr. was destined for a life drenched in creativity and artistic expression. His parents, both accomplished artists, were instrumental in fostering his love for the arts. Their influence was profound, nurturing a creative environment that allowed young De Niro to explore his interests freely. But it wasn't just his home that was brimming with artistic energy. The neighborhood where he grew up, Greenwich Village in Manhattan, was a cultural epicenter, pulsating with diverse artistic expressions. Greenwich Village, known for its bohemian vibe and avant-garde culture, was the nurturing ground for many artists, musicians, and writers. It was in this vibrant and eclectic neighborhood that De Niro spent his formative years. The streets were alive with music, the air was thick with intellectual conversations, and the walls were adorned with art. It was an environment that was bound to stimulate a young mind, and it did. The cultural richness of his surroundings seeped into De Niro, sparking his interest in the performing arts. As he navigated through the maze of creativity that was his neighborhood, he began to understand the power of performance, the magic of storytelling, and the allure of the silver screen. He was captivated by the world of cinema and its ability to stir emotions, challenge perceptions, and transform reality. And it was right there in the heart of Greenwich Village that De Niro decided to step into the world of acting, a decision that would revolutionize the cinematic landscape forever. Thus, the vibrant and colorful neighborhood of Greenwich Village became the first stage for young De Niro. Every journey begins with a single step, and for De Niro, it was the school plays that lit the first spark of acting within him. Robert De Niro, a name synonymous with stellar performances and iconic characters, didn't just stumble upon his acting prowess, it was a craft he diligently honed over time. The initial seeds of this passion were sown in the vibrant environment of his school plays. It was here that he first tasted the intoxicating allure of portraying different characters, of stepping into someone else's shoes and bringing a story to life. But De Niro wasn't content with just dipping his toes into the world of acting. He dove in headfirst. His commitment to the craft led him to two institutions that would profoundly shape his acting abilities: the Stella Adler Conservatory and Lee Strasberg's Actors Studio. These esteemed establishments, known for producing some of the finest actors in the industry, provided De Niro with the tools he needed to refine his raw talent. At the Stella Adler Conservatory, De Niro learned the art of acting from the legendary Stella Adler herself, a woman who believed in the power of imagination and empathy to create compelling characters. Her teachings ignited De Niro's own belief in the transformative power of acting, pushing him to explore the depths of his talent. His journey then led him to Lee Strasberg's Actors Studio, a place that was a hotbed for method acting. Here, De Niro was introduced to a technique that would become a defining feature of his acting style: the ability to immerse himself so deeply into a character that the line between actor and role became blurred. With the skills gained from these institutions, De Niro was ready to take on the world of cinema. His film debut came in the form of a small role in The Wedding Party. This role, however small, marked the beginning of a journey that was destined to change the landscape of acting forever. And so, with a small role in The Wedding Party, De Niro's film journey commenced. What does it take to be recognized in the world of cinema? For Robert De Niro, it was a role that would forever be etched in the annals of film history. In the early 70s, De Niro took on a role that would catapult him into the limelight, playing the young Vito Corleone in The Godfather Part 2. A role so significant it required an actor who could embody the charisma and ruthlessness of the character, while also portraying the vulnerability of a young immigrant trying to make his way in a new country. For De Niro, it was a challenge like no other, but one he was willing to take head-on. To prepare for the role, De Niro moved to Sicily, living amongst the locals, learning the dialect and absorbing the culture. This dedication to authenticity was a testament to his commitment to the craft, and it paid off. His performance as the young Vito Corleone was nothing short of mesmerizing. He was able to bring a depth and nuance to the character that was palpable, making audiences feel every emotion, every struggle, every victory. His portrayal was so compelling that it earned him his first Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor. It was a breakthrough moment, not just for De Niro, but for the world of cinema. But the recognition didn't stop there. The mid to late 70s saw De Niro collaborating with renowned director Martin Scorsese, a partnership that would yield some of the most critically acclaimed films of the era. One of these collaborations was Taxi Driver, a film that delved into the mind of a mentally unstable war veteran turned taxi driver played by De Niro. In Taxi Driver, De Niro gave a performance that was both chilling and heart-wrenching. He brought to life a character that was deeply flawed and yet, somehow, relatable. It was a role that required De Niro to tap into the darker corners of the human psyche, and he did so with a level of intensity that was both captivating and unnerving. The film was a commercial and critical success, solidifying De Niro's reputation as a powerhouse actor. His partnership with Scorsese continued to flourish, producing other memorable films such as Raging Bull, which won him the Academy Award for Best Actor. Together they created a body of work that continues to influence filmmakers and actors alike. Robert De Niro's journey to recognition was one paved with dedication, perseverance, and a relentless pursuit of authenticity. It was these qualities that led him to the roles that would define his career and cement his place in the history of cinema. With the success of Taxi Driver, De Niro had truly arrived. Success is not a destination, but a journey. For De Niro, this journey was just getting started. At the heart of De Niro's success was a creative partnership that would define an era of cinema. Robert De Niro and Martin Scorsese, two artists at the peak of their craft, collaborated on several films that are now considered classics. Their shared vision, their dedication to the art of storytelling created a cinematic synergy that was nothing short of magic. Among their many collaborations, Raging Bull stands out as a testament to their combined brilliance. Released in 1980, the film was a raw and intense portrayal of the life of boxer Jake LaMotta. De Niro's commitment to his craft was evident in his transformation for the role. He trained with LaMotta himself and gained an astonishing 60 pounds to portray the boxer in his later years. The result was a performance that was as visceral as it was moving. The film's impact was seismic. Critics hailed it as a masterpiece, praising De Niro's performance as one of the best of his career. Audiences were captivated by the gritty realism of the film, the raw emotion that De Niro brought to the screen, and the accolades followed. De Niro was awarded his second Academy Award, this time for Best Actor, a testament to his remarkable talent and dedication. But perhaps more than the awards and accolades, Raging Bull marked the peak of De Niro's success because it showcased the depth of his artistry. It highlighted his ability to immerse himself in a character, to bring a story to life with an intensity that was unmatched. It was a performance that resonated with audiences, that left an indelible mark on the world of cinema. From the streets of Greenwich Village to the glittering heights of Hollywood, De Niro had carved his name into cinematic history. So, how did a boy from New York City become one of the most influential actors in Hollywood? It began with a young Robert De Niro, nurtured in the vibrant streets of Manhattan's Greenwich Village. His interest in acting sparked early, finding expression in school plays before refining his craft at the Stella Adler Conservatory and Lee Strasberg's Actors Studio. De Niro's first taste of film came with a small role in The Wedding Party. But it was his portrayal of the young Vito Corleone in The Godfather Part 2 that catapulted him into the limelight, earning him his first Academy Award. His collaboration with director Martin Scorsese yielded unforgettable performances in films like Taxi Driver and Raging Bull, the latter winning him the Academy Award for Best Actor. Robert De Niro, a name synonymous with cinematic brilliance, continues to inspire actors and filmmakers, proving that with passion and determination, the world truly is a stage. Who doesn't know Robert De Niro? This man, a legend in his own right, has donned many hats. An actor, a producer, a director. His nuanced portrayals spanning various genres, from visceral crime dramas to side-splitting comedies, have etched him in the annals of cinematic history. With unforgettable roles and a reputation for uncompromising dedication to his craft, De Niro has firmly cemented his place in the hearts of film lovers around the globe. So let's delve deeper into the illustrious career of this remarkable actor. Opening. The story of Robert De Niro's career begins with his early collaborations with Martin Scorsese. In the mid-70s, a young De Niro and Scorsese, two New Yorkers with Italian roots, crossed paths and created a partnership that would go down in cinematic history. Their first collaboration was Mean Streets, a gritty crime drama that marked De Niro's first significant role. But it was their next project, Taxi Driver, that truly put De Niro on the map. In Taxi Driver, De Niro delivered a chilling performance as Travis Bickle, a mentally unstable Vietnam War veteran turned taxi driver. His portrayal of the disturbed anti-hero, highlighted by the iconic "You Talking to Me" scene, showcased De Niro's incredible ability to immerse himself in his characters, a hallmark of his method acting approach. However, it was Raging Bull that truly solidified De Niro's place in the acting pantheon. His transformation into the troubled boxer Jake LaMotta, for which he gained 60 pounds, won him the Academy Award for Best Actor. The film, a masterpiece of character study, was a testament to De Niro's dedication to his craft and his ability to portray complex characters with authenticity. The dynamic duo continued to make waves in Hollywood with Goodfellas, a film that is often considered one of the greatest in the crime genre. In it, De Niro played Jimmy Conway, a charismatic and ruthless mobster. His performance, much like in their previous collaborations, was lauded for its intensity and authenticity. These early collaborations with Scorsese were instrumental in shaping De Niro's career. They allowed him to showcase his range as an actor, from playing unhinged characters like Travis Bickle to charismatic mobsters like Jimmy Conway. But more than that, they established De Niro as a powerhouse actor, one capable of delivering performances that are both captivating and deeply human. Closing, these collaborations with Scorsese set the stage for De Niro's rise to fame. Robert De Niro's career continued to soar in the late 70s and 80s. This was a time when De Niro took on some of his most iconic roles that would define his career and shape the landscape of cinema for years to come. First, there was The Deer Hunter in 1978, a film that was as much a commentary on the human condition as it was a war movie. De Niro's performance as Michael, a steelworker and Vietnam veteran, was both haunting and deeply moving. It was a role that showcased his ability to embody a character, to disappear into a role so completely that the audience forgets they're watching an actor at work. Then came Heat in 1995. De Niro played Neil McCauley, a professional thief whose meticulous planning and ruthless efficiency made him a formidable character. De Niro's performance was riveting. His portrayal of McCauley was nothing short of electrifying. In between these two, in 1987, De Niro starred in The Untouchables, a crime film set in Prohibition-era Chicago. As Al Capone, De Niro was charismatic and terrifying, a villain who was as captivating as he was repugnant. Each of these films was a critical and commercial success. They were praised for their storytelling, their direction, and of course, their performances. But it was De Niro's work that stood out. His commitment to his characters, his ability to bring them to life in such a vivid and compelling way, was nothing short of remarkable. These films and De Niro's performances in them weren't just popular, they weren't just successful, they were transformative. They changed the way we think about cinema, about storytelling, about what it means to truly inhabit a character, and they did something else, something perhaps even more important. These films cemented De Niro's status as a powerhouse actor. They confirmed what many had suspected, that De Niro wasn't just a great actor, he was one of the greatest. While known for his intense roles, De Niro also demonstrated a knack for comedy. Picture this: Robert De Niro, the man known for his hard-hitting performances in films like Goodfellas and Heat, suddenly shifting gears and making us laugh out loud. That's exactly what happened when De Niro decided to venture into the world of comedy. It all started with the film Midnight Run in 1988. De Niro played the role of a bounty hunter who was tasked with bringing in an accountant who had jumped bail. While the film had its fair share of intense moments, De Niro's character's witty one-liners and the chemistry with his co-star Charles Grodin added a layer of humor that was both unexpected and delightful. But it didn't stop there. In the year 2000, De Niro took on a role that would solidify his standing as a comedic actor. He played Jack Burns, the overprotective and hilariously paranoid father-in-law to Ben Stiller's character in Meet the Parents. The film was a commercial success and spawned 2 sequels, Meet the Fockers and Little Fockers, with De Niro reprising his role in both. De Niro's comedic roles were a hit with audiences and critics alike. Many praised his ability to switch between drama and comedy with ease, noting that his comedic timing was just as impeccable as his dramatic performances. De Niro's shift to comedy showed that he was not just a one-trick pony. He could make us feel the intensity of a mob boss in one film and, in the next, have us rolling in the aisles with laughter. In a career filled with memorable roles, De Niro's foray into comedy has certainly left an indelible mark. It emphasized his range as an actor, proving that he could not only tackle complex dramatic roles, but also master the art of comedy. De Niro's comedic roles showed his versatility as an actor. He didn't just make us laugh, he showed us that a great actor can excel in any genre, and for that we couldn't be more grateful. Even in his later years, De Niro continued to captivate audiences. His ability to adapt and evolve, to continue pushing boundaries and challenging himself as an actor is truly commendable. While he may be best known for his dramatic roles, De Niro has always been more than a one-trick pony. He's never shied away from exploring different genres, different characters. Take, for instance, his performance in the film Silver Linings Playbook. Released in 2012, this film saw De Niro in a supporting role, playing the father of Bradley Cooper's character. His portrayal of a man dealing with his own set of challenges while trying to support his son was nothing short of remarkable. There was a certain vulnerability in his performance that struck a chord with the viewers. It was a far cry from the tough, no-nonsense characters he had portrayed in his earlier years, and yet it was just as powerful, if not more so. His performance in Silver Linings Playbook was so compelling that it earned him an Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actor. This was his 7th Academy Award nomination, a testament to his enduring talent and versatility. It's worth noting that this was not the first time De Niro had showcased his ability to excel in roles outside of the crime drama genre. He had previously demonstrated his comedic chops in films like Midnight Run and Meet the Parents, proving that he could make audiences laugh just as easily as he could make them sit on the edge of their seats. De Niro's later years in film have been characterized by a willingness to take on a variety of roles, to step out of his comfort zone and keep audiences guessing. It's this unpredictability, this refusal to be pigeonholed, that has made him such a fascinating actor to watch. Despite being in the industry for over 5 decades, De Niro continues to surprise us, to remind us of why we fell in love with his performances in the first place. De Niro's performances continue to dazzle audiences and critics alike. Off the screen, De Niro is known for his dedication to his craft and his philanthropic efforts. His commitment to authenticity is legendary. This is a man who learned to play the saxophone for New York, New York, gained 60 pounds for Raging Bull, and even worked as a cab driver to prepare for Taxi Driver. His method acting approach truly knows no bounds. But De Niro's passion for film extends beyond his own roles. In 2002, he co-founded the Tribeca Film Festival, a platform dedicated to promoting independent filmmaking. This festival not only revitalized the Tribeca neighborhood post 9/11, but also gave a voice to countless aspiring filmmakers, showcasing their work to audiences worldwide. De Niro's dedication to the art of filmmaking truly knows no bounds. In addition, De Niro has been an ardent advocate for various causes, from speaking out about climate change to publicly supporting the LGBTQ+ community. His voice has been instrumental in raising awareness and advocating for change. He has also been involved in numerous philanthropic endeavors, lending his fame and resources to causes close to his heart. So we see that De Niro is not just an actor, he is a man of deep commitment to his craft, to the art of filmmaking, and to making a positive impact in the world. A man of many talents and passions, he continues to inspire us with his dedication and drive. Robert De Niro, a true legend on and off the screen. As we reflect on Robert De Niro's illustrious career and off-screen life, one thing becomes clear: his impact on the world of cinema is immeasurable. His performances have shaped and defined generations of film, and his dedication to his craft has set a high bar for aspiring actors. He has embodied a range of characters, from the intense and gritty to the comedic, showcasing his versatility and exceptional talent. His commitment to authenticity and the art of storytelling has left an indelible mark on the industry. And beyond his contributions to film, De Niro's philanthropic efforts and advocacy work speak volumes about his character. He has used his platform to promote independent filmmaking, speak out on vital issues, and support causes close to his heart. De Niro's legacy is not only defined by his cinematic achievements, but also by his impactful off-screen endeavors. His journey serves as an inspiration to us all, a reminder that talent combined with passion, dedication, and a deep sense of responsibility can truly make a difference. And so, Robert De Niro's story continues. A story of a man who transcends his roles, creating a legacy that will forever echo in the annals of cinema. Robert De Niro, a true legend on and off the screen.